championship fight between Khabib Nurmagomedov and Borg. Well, for a long time, he's been mentioned with the baddest men on the planet. For a long time, though, the title fight eluded him. Not anymore. Here he is, the #1 heavyweight contender, finally making this walk and cracking a smile. He's waited a long time for this. He's not expecting a 25-minute war. He believes he has the power and the skills to get this thing done quickly. I guess we'll find out. All right, so here he is making his way to the octagon for another heavyweight title defense. This has been the baddest man on the planet now for several years, and he has taken on all comers more often than not, leaving them twitching on the canvas. Knockout power for days. The question is tonight, with a challenge like this, can he walk out the way he came in as the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world? Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. Nurmagomedov is 4 years his senior. He is the 6-inch taller party. He will have a 7-inch reach advantage. And once again, here is the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the octagon, Dan Mergliata. And now, this is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, presenting the challenger, Ray, the Taz Mexican Devil, Borg. And now introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a grappler, holding a professional record of 29 wins, no losses. He stands 5 feet 10 inches tall, weighing in at 155 pounds. Fighting out of the Republic of Dagestan, Russia, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib the Eagle Nurmagomedov!
All right, this is for the UFC Championship. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, about your corners, come out fighting.
You ready?
All right, so the fight is now underway. On one side, you have a fighter who does everything well, taking on a true grappler on the other side. See how long he can keep it up with.
I mean, Damian Maia may be the most specialist type of grappler in the UFC. This guy resembles him in a number of ways. Let's see how he manages this fight against a guy that can do just about everything inside the octagon.
Oh, beautiful jab by him there, really taking advantage of what is an obvious edge and reach. Oh, nice punch there by Nurmagomedov. All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Well, he misses with the left punch there. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Don't back up, push forward.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Pushing, hey, finally gets the takedown. It wasn't for any lack of effort, but finally that shot was good enough to get his opponent down.
I don't know how many times, John, I could have watched this guy shoot takedown attempts without securing one. He jumps on a headlock. We call this in wrestling just a headlock, and if you're not careful, you can get stuck in an arm triangle. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Oh, man, that was slick.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Oh, he's got the knee on the belly. Could be trouble defensively. All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
Close guard, strong bottom work here, staying busy. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Just over 2 minutes now to go. All right, so he's got the body locked down here, DC, or so it appears. This is not a guy you want anywhere near your back. Under 2 minutes in the first round. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You got to be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. Borg has got full mount now. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
And he's out. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice strike.
Oh, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides.
The hip toss as he takes him down. Now we'll see what he can do with it.
Right into side control. Oh, he's got a choke.
And he's out. Round two straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
Catch your breath. Breathe. Listen, you can do this now. I want you to go down and put your combinations straight down the middle. You need more of that.
Okay, ready? Round two. You ready?
All right, round two. Nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Nurmagomedov gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat.
Double leg takedown attempt here, and that is a good attempt as he gets the fight back to the mat.
It's ideal. His ideal situation just happened. He got in on the shot, didn't have to put too much effort to finish. Great job.
Oh, good job defensively there to block the strike by Nurmagomedov. Ooh, nice knee to the body, just what he needed there. And he landed the right hand there. And they separate. So 44 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. Well, I gotta think, DC, anytime you're above 50% on the connection rate, you gotta feel pretty good. 53% the accuracy thus far against Borg. Going for the arm here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there. All right, full guard here, DC. What does he need to do to improve position?
Well, he's got to start to build his posture, get some damage off, move to half guard, which in turn leads to more opportunities for advancement. But if you're on the bottom, you got to anticipate those movements the moment he tries to move to the next position. Build a shield, get back to your feet, or dig an underhook to try to get a reversal or a sweep.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes up.
Oh, he's back in the clinch. Look for him to get that right hand busy.
He's got the over-under now in the clinch. That's a pretty good right hand there by your teammate, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
You're so worried about the wrestling that when the hands come, you're not expecting it. And Khabib lands early and he lands off.
All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm in this match.
And you can see his confidence in his posture, but also you can see the take him down, cut him, take him down, cut him, over and over to secure these takedowns.
A lot of top pressure being applied here. Well, there are a few things more fun to watch.
Now he's chasing the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over.
Nicely done. Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Oh, he's back up again. You gotta like that.
Big kick.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Both guys appear to land there.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Borg gets caught. Oh!
Oh.
He's got him hurt here.
Came with inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Under a minute now to go in the round. Swing and a miss by Nurmagomedov. 45 seconds remain in the round. Well, he was a little bit lackluster in round one. You can't say the same here in this second round. He has really picked up the pace.
You get up, you move down, and there's another takedown attempt lands.
Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Seconds winding down in round 2. Oh, looks like he's transitioning an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
All right, round 3 coming up next. All right, that's the end of the round. And our cameraman all over that cut on the cheek. That thing is getting wider by the minute and only getting worse. Cut man gonna earn his money tonight. All right, some highlights for you now on that previous round, DC. Those body kicks were so good, I kind of felt like I got the wind knocked out of me from one.
I have been on the receiving end on some nasty body kicks, right? And all you want to do is start to carry your hands lower. Problem with that is the kicks start to look like they're going to go high. He's got to make an adjustment, change something, or this fight is going to continue to go down the same path.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect. Kick to the body by Nurmagomedov.
Big, powerful punch land. Now he gets back in range.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming
Man,
his way.
get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger.
Borg's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Just misses there with the left.
Oh, that was nice, John. That was nice. What a takedown attempt.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Hard elbows, hard elbows.
Now he's able to isolate that left arm.
Look for him to step over the top. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Is really remarkable to watch. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Borg. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but not with that type of speed.
You cannot allow him to get leverage on the bottom. What a sweep.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Under 3 minutes remain in round 3. Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
Back mount now. Borg's back in full mount. Attempting an armbar here.
He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. 85 total strikes have now landed for Khabib Nurmagomedov. And connecting with a 39% accuracy rate here tonight against Ray Borg. Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Nurmagomedov. Not there. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Well, it's not due to a lack of effort. He continues to throw, but this is like, oh, beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. 90 seconds now to go in the round. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Well, he's got his back now. Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transitions.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
I mean, how many can he take? Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time. Somehow stays in the fight. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hook. But get to your hand, stand up, right hand, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up, because his legs are just free to move. His legs are not controlling anything. His legs are just free, so you have more freedom to use yours.
It's a little bit of blood, not a big deal, not going to stop the fight. I already want you thinking about that. Refocus, let's get our mind right.
You ready? You ready?
Go fight! Nurmagomedov's kick is blocked. Nice.
I mean, it was perfect. It was absolutely perfect, John. Great placement on that uppercut.
Oh, that's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike very effectively.
Ray Borg going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good tonight.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Oh, there's a takedown attempt, unable to get the fight to the ground. Nice job by the opponent.
Nice job by the opponent defending the takedown, but now he is going to have to mix it up again. The first shot will not work. He's got to go 1, 2, 3 at a time to try to overwhelm him, to give him too much to process, to try to get this fight to the ground. Left hand punch for the clinch.
Borg's got a pretty deep bruise now starting to appear on the right side of his body. His opponent has done a lot of work in that region tonight.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Well, that's not what you're looking for defensively. He moved right into that hook, and his opponent wisely lands it to the body there. He has been increasingly more susceptible to that strike. Let's see if that one gets his attention. Takedown defense holds up, and they separate.
Great punch landed with so much power.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at those weapons. Look at how he uses his knees to the
Both
body.
guys appeared to land there. Well, we know knees to be some of the most destructive strikes in MMA, and he's got that part of his game going tonight.
He has got the knees going. He's throwing them in bunches.
Well, the octagon, not a great place to be when you're looking for a rest or a stool. His stamina has been a huge issue tonight.
It's abandoned him, but he did it. He tried. He fought as hard as he could for as long as he could. Now it's about survival.
We're not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You gotta like what you're seeing thus far.
I mean, the speed at which he throws is crazy.
Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game, his ability to stand and strike with anybody in the UFC.
Right thus far, how's his opponent still stand?
I mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. Oh, nice jab. Again, in the clinch.
And there's a nice elbow from the clinch.
Oh, big punch lands.
All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! He's out!
Yo! That was nasty!
What a performance!
You knew if he landed that weapon repeatedly, it could be a short night for his opponent, but that was just one perfectly placed strike that his opponent candidly didn't even see coming. It landed flush, and the rest, as they say, is history. Big knockout win for him here tonight. So on the sport's biggest stage, he comes up large. The baddest man on the planet, the UFC heavyweight champion of the world, your winner and by knockout here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Bergliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 23 seconds of round number 4. Declaring the winner by knockout.